out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get set. Stop.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Tony Pollard, 65 yards. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. That's taken in. Isaiah Bond. It's a gain of 10. The Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go.
Go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Shador. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Get it. 60, 40, 70.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. As he throws there, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Press all 80. Ready.
They'll try it now with Judkins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
Ready?
Up of 2 yards.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12 at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
Sanders to throw. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, but it's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw now, here's Sanders. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 44 yards. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Just set.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 39 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's Sanders. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timber with Viking 18.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Sanders going to throw again. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's 2nd down. Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On play action, here's Shadur. Rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. Down to about the 22 here.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
On one, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
10, 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty.
And right away, he'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Good set.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Burrow looking to pass. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mark Andrews, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. For a right side here, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Let's go now. 19-18.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw. Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll go. Here's Sanders. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
11. Right 80. Right side.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. The short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
11 Thomas. 11.
Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Second down and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Again, it's Burrow. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Give him 40 on the gain there, second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
I'm one, ready?
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Get set.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Wide open receiver complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Browns.
Get it.
Throwing, Sanders. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's second and 10.
Warriors 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They need 2. Here's third down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Browns drive about to get started. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Once again, Judkins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
19 seconds.
Second down.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Browns are back within a score. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Browns 25.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11 MT.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
11 MT. Pace. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. A short completion, just 4 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180.
And Burrow going to throw again. He will find his man Chase complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70.
Sanders from his own end zone.
He's got him in, complete.
Now inside the 25.
And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Browns have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now it's Burrow.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Here we go, here we go. Can.
They'll try the left side. It's Stevens. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. He's going deep for Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Okay, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
19 Charger. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Panther 60.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Bengals are right back in this football game. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, can.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
Look at the big fella go. He's on his way.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
And now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Next to score, Bengals 35, Browns 32.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. Loose inside the 30.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards on the ground.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Check that.
First down, Cleveland.
An inside run with Judkins.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Harold Fannin from 8 yards out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And shooting him off now open field. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
at the
11.
49-yard line.
180. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Stevens. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Bengals have taken a fourth-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Pat the 60.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Complete. That's Lindsey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout. A give. Here's Jenkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll look to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Can. Start. 11. 11 MT. Start.
Burrow.
Rifles one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
11, MT, tape, 12.
To throw, Burrow.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
11 mighty.
Throwing, Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that will be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Rangers, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go!
Sanders to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
I get and appreciate that they wanted to go for the win, not play for overtime, but that's the cost right there.
Not so sure their fans feel the same way as you when they just watch that ball get picked and taken the other way, and now they're down 6. Looks like it's going to be a loss for them, an absolute catastrophe when they tried to be aggressive.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's 1st down.
Throwing after the interception. Sanders. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,